So there is a new rumor, and I even watched one of the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to even talk about this subject, and I kind of disagree with everything that this rumor and that this YouTuber has said, but it's discussing about Microsoft slowly discontinuing the Xbox One X currently right now. I honestly don't believe that one bit. Let's get this video and start it out of the way. So, this rumor and this YouTuber is basically talking about how Microsoft is slowly discontinuing the Xbox One X, and he even goes and mentions about discontinuing the Xbox One S later on down the line after discontinuing the Xbox One X. Now, doesn't that kind of seem strange if you honestly really think about it? I mean, wouldn't it be the other way around? Because if you really think about it, how come Microsoft and Sony stopped manufacturing the original launch models of the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 before they even stopped doing it with the PS4 Slim? I mean, you would think that that would be a little bit more of the smarter way. But anyway, let's also go back to the last generation. Okay, Microsoft had confirmed on April 16th, or April 20th, I mean to say, of 2016 is what I meant, that they're going to discontinue the Xbox 360 in production. Now, that was literally 2.5 years after the launch of the Xbox One. So, why didn't they stop manufacturing the 360 when the Xbox One came out? I think it was because people were still buying them and they were still really relevant back then at that time. So, they still continued making Xbox 360 consoles and shipping them out the door. Now, the PlayStation 3 is a different story. Now, the PlayStation 3 didn't get discontinued until 3.5 years after the launch of the PlayStation 4. Now, the PlayStation 3 was discontinued on May 29th of 2017. And right there is also another example. Why didn't Sony stop manufacturing the PS3? And they were still making the PS3 even after the launch of the PlayStation 4 Pro, the mid-generation PlayStation 4, and they were still making PlayStation 3s still then after the launch of it. Why didn't they stop making the PS3s? Because they were still seeing sales on them, and even though they may have not been selling as much as the PS4, they were still seeing numbers that were making them being able to sell and manufacture the PlayStation 3 a bit longer. So, yeah. And another thing that also makes it really, really strange about something like that happening is we don't even have the next generation systems out yet. Like, the Series X and the PlayStation 5 are both set to launch this holiday, but with everything going on right now on the world, there is a huge possibility, and most likely it's going to happen, that there is going to be a delay of those two next-gen systems to sometime early of 2021. So, why would Microsoft slowly start discontinuing their current most powerful console, especially, mainly even their current generation console, to be honest? Like, this is what I honestly think what's going to happen. I honestly think is once the next gen systems come out, they're going to slowly stop discontinuing the Xbox One S And Sony will also do the same thing for the PS4 Slim, but they're going to drop the price of the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro is most likely what they're going to do. And they're going to continue making the PS4 Pro and the One X for probably after 2 years, we're into the next generation console's life cycle. Then, once that happens and they have a decent amount of people who bought a next gen system, then they're going to slowly discontinue their last generation console of the more recent, built system. Like, honestly, that's what I see that they're going to do. But why would Microsoft honestly discontinue the Xbox One X, especially before the Xbox One S, when you have the S that's been out for almost 4 years and you have the X that's only been out for just a little over 2 years? You would think that they would honestly do the S first before they do it, but at the same time, why would they do it when we still have the current generation systems to go through? We may have just another year or possibly a year and a half till we get the next gen systems because of what's going on and the delay being a huge possibility. Personally, I basically, like I said, I honestly see them slowly discontinuing the lower end versions like the slim models of the PS4 and Xbox One right after they launch the next gen systems. And I still think that they're going to continue manufacturing the Pro and the X models for probably the first 2 to maybe possibly 3 years after the launch of next gen systems. That's honestly what I think they're going to do. But it just doesn't sound right that Microsoft would stop slowly discontinuing the Xbox One X right now in the middle of its life cycle, and especially before the launch of the Xbox Series X, and keeping the Xbox One S going. That just doesn't sound right. Like I said, I don't think that that's the case. So, yeah, I don't know what this YouTuber and this rumor is saying, but it is a completely full of crap. There is no way that they're going to do, especially a console that has only been out for 2 years, they're going to stop manufacturing right off the bat. I mean, I can understand that they're not selling as many as like an Xbox One S, but it is the current most powerful console that just recently released. So it would be the dumbest mistake that they could possibly ever do. So, like I said, it's just like with them continuing making 360s or stopping making 360s while in the middle of their life cycle. Well, they didn't, did they? And they stopped manufacturing the OG models of the Xbox One and PS4 in late 2016, early 2017. So if they stop manufacturing the early models, most likely it's the slim models that are next because they have been around a little bit longer than the upgrade models. So in the meantime, this is what makes sense. So that rumor about Microsoft discontinuing making the Xbox One X, like I said, is completely full of crap. They're not going to do that. It would be the worst mistake that Microsoft could ever do. This is Infernal Shard 1 for the win. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys could, please hit a like if you enjoy this content. Subscribe for those of you that are new to the channel, and I would keep you guys posted with more gaming content in the future. And also, send me down in the comment section down below of your thoughts and your opinion on this subject. But, like I said, there's no way in hell that they're going to do that. So, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.